Malcotti. First time in a
Koch
semi-final
met
at the Grand
Thomas,
Prix.
you may remember as the guy who blew my mind at World Championships with a severely extended on guard. Doesn't look like he's doing it quite as much now.
Right side.
But there it is.
Green lamp.
Malcotti is 28 and has not done a whole lot on the world stage before now. But I guess he's rounding into shape for the Olympics just as Max Heinzer starts fading off. Ooh, phenomenal counter. Koch tries to go low, high-low. Malcotti stays in position, counters kind of right to the mask.
Entered directly straight forward in his preparation. Very efficient way to touch.
This extreme forward on guard by Koch is really at low mid levels in epee. It will be used as a way to keep your opponent away from you. You have your arm far out, and they're generally not capable of adequately dealing with the blade, and they're generally other basic or technical issues like extensions, bad lunges. So if you have your arm out, you can get a lot of touches just by your opponent running themselves onto your tip. But at high level epee, it's the exact opposite. You hold your blade out like that, you're giving it to your opponent. I saw the blade bend, so I understand where Koch is coming from. Yeah.
Doesn't work. So he was right.
So anyway, as I was saying, you hold your blade out, it's a gift to your opponent, you're giving them the blade. It's really an invitation for them to come hit you. So he's doing that to choose the distance and the way his opponent comes at him. Just in a very unique, different way than most people do.
Yes. Point for Luca doesn't count.
We can skip this, they're just fixing getting him a new probably body cord.
He will forget that immediately. He has the next chance now to make a point.
Now Malcotti knows that Koch is trying to get him to come at him. Koch's trying to do a receding parry or something. Malcotti needs to find a way to invite Koch to commit to something without pushing into his what epee 2.5 now epee 2.6. Go get a copy. Would call your area of excellence. Koch really wants Malcotti to come in, and then Koch can take a receding parry. And if he doesn't, well, he'll just flash from a very close distance with his arm already extended, which is very dangerous. So Malcotti's whole puzzle is to figure out how to get Koch to commit to that flash or pull his arm back without overcommitting and getting caught inside that parry area. Which is easy to say, hard to do. It's a really great example of imposing your will on the belt from the get-go. There's not a lot Malcotti can do except deal with that blade, but as you can see, Koch is really good at dealing with people who deal with his blade. So, tricky puzzle indeed that Malcotti has to solve, and there's not really a way around it, which is phenomenal. The whole point of fencing is to force your opponent to react to you, and this is a really good way of doing it. Oh, no touch, score a core. Still getting over a cold. Why are we flipping for priority?
Is everything working again?
Must have been a boat somewhere.
Left. And the first, third.
Swiss precision. Take a look at Malcotti. He's a very classical looking fencer. Very modern. Koch side is to keep your elbow very close to your body. You can see he's got about a 45-degree angle there forward. Very straight blade. Blade tends to move with the elbow more than the hand. Point keeps on target. Not a lot of wild blade actions like you see from, say, an Imrek or even one of the Italians. Tivaroli, for example. Very upright on guard.
And we have first break.
Ooh, that was close. Almost to the first break. I think I'd want to see a little bit more patience from Koch. He's getting what he's setting up the situations he wants. Malcotti is ignoring him, and then Koch is trying to do things. But I think if he waited more like 30 or 40 seconds and the 10 or 20 I think he's doing, he'd get better results. Malcotti would be caught sleeping a little more. I am not sure what Malcotti needs to do because I've been very distracted by Koch, but I'll try to watch him more in the second period.
Malcotti will now be a little more offensive. The first third. Mate Damaskov was doing this.
Counter, I think the commentators is saying Malcotti will be more aggressive. He's a very good fencer, I trust him. Ooh, excellent touch from Koch. Look like Malcotti took the parry and Koch just spun his blade around it. Holding it up like that and inviting a low line touch to the wrist. Malcotti snipes at it but misses.
Provoke him to hit him over the hand.
Malcotti back, forward. Trying to establish a pattern, break it, great way to get a touch.
We will see.
Forward, back, forward. Stepped off the strip. Managed to not break his ankle, which is always a plus.
Now we do see a little bit more activity.
Really good tight blade work actions there.
In the back area.
Wow!
And yes.
Let's say in Cortado is a foil move.
He's as well strong in the defense.
Phenomenal spinning counter from Koch.
Made a nice counter and here and
Ooh, tight one. Yeah. Off the strip.
so
Then the counter.
So only the point for Luca Malcotti is counting. It was double, but he saw that he wasn't on the piste. Important one for Luca Malcotti. He needs to fix his blade. Everything needs to be perfect.
I hate these cameras. It makes the fencer so washed out.
Perfect.
Just a blur of white.
If the blade is looking in the wrong
The light's not the cameras.
This is not good.
Although probably also the camera, considering
His arm a little bit higher.
probably just a cheap webcam. Well, Cotti's got to figure out how to get in.
Wow. Opposition
That's one way to do it.
Font. And
Does that fast, aggressive advance lunge he was doing before, but cuts it short. Koch tries to counter into it. Malcotti takes a 6, gets the counter repost. Gets the touch. Anyway, whatever it was. Oh, like I said, Koch knows what he's doing with that. Pushes. Malcotti moves into the parry zone, gets parry posted.
is here, the device. So
almost exactly what Koch was planning, I'm sure.
6-5 for Arte Damasco.
Oh ho ho!
Nice one.
I'm not even sure what happened there. Feints high. Oh, that's a phenomenal feint. Feints just a little tiny flinch, but Malcotti's already so jumpy. He bites on it. Takes 6 easy. Almost doesn't need to disengage from Koch to get the touch at the flank area, or so usually. Oh, finally it gets one, but third or fourth opportunity. Got to be faster. Still, it's only one touch.
It was important to stop his flow by making this point. Thomas was attacking and attacking again. Everything hope. With this 6 point for Luca, he's back in the match.
Oof. Remember we talked about multiple kinds of doubles there. That was a good one from Koch to salvage a double out of that. It should have been a single. Malcotti 100% caught his blade in 8. Skip ahead a little bit. Malcotti threatening. A lot of low committal stuff. The double. A little bit out of distance from Malcotti, but honestly not a bad idea. And nothing done with only 11 seconds left. Nothing bad. And we are off to the third period. I almost feel like Malcotti is failing a skill test, a skill check that Koch is putting him into. He's getting openings, and he's not quite fast or capable enough of capitalizing on them. And so Koch is getting a lot of touches that look like they should really be going to Malcotti.
We will see. I don't talk too much about this. It's, as I said, the defender will make the decision.
Oof.
Nice hit on a foot.
Great low line shot from Malcotti to equalize.
What a start in this last third.
Only 5 seconds in. In and out. Just looking at Malcotti's little tanny steps in. Pressure up, pressure low. And oh, bold.
Around, so he
red card for turning.
This means red.
Second one from Koch.
And a point for Malcotti.
Honestly, good timing by Malcotti, and there really should have been as such anyway. He didn't go past, and he got the single light.
Thomas has his arm almost stretched all the time. And a
Great
nice
one.
Attack over the seats.
Set up a really good pattern there. I was going to talk about it, but I started watching the fencing instead. Malcotti's little steps forwards, little steps back, and every time he does a little step back, Koch takes the space he gives him. But that becomes predictable. So Malcotti stepped back, Koch took the space, Malcotti went in while Koch was going forward.
And the contra-back flash, double. Now it's
and caught him stepping, and he couldn't get back in time.
Something here. Yes, still enough time. That's not the problem.
Now Malcotti's got it a little bit lot easier. He's been getting so many doubles, and those are all to his advantage now. Oh, good one.
No, not sixth dégagé, it was sixth opposition, and then
Koch not expecting Malcotti to be aggressive there. Takes a 6, holds it, waits for his opportunity, disengages well. Koch still pushing too hard.
Malcotti, 14-10.
And Malcotti is getting him to finish. Koch's whole game is about going.
Is he really such a good finisher and will make that last point?
It's about going backwards with the touches. If he's not going to be able to do that, if he's too focused on going forward and hitting a touch, easy pickings for Malcotti.
Deserve. Oh, yes.
Just like that.
It is a Swiss final here.